In 2009, a small town mourned the tragic loss of a 9-year-old girl who vanished without a trace. Her body was found weeks later, and she was buried, case closed. But in 2019, something impossible happened. She came back, alive. This is the case of Emily Foster, the girl who returned from the dead. Emily Foster was just 9 years old when she disappeared from her quiet suburban neighborhood in Oregon. It was a typical Thursday afternoon. She was riding her pink bicycle, wearing her school backpack. Her mom looked away for just a minute, and she was gone. The entire town searched for her. Police, dogs, helicopters, everyone. But there were no leads, no witnesses, just her bike, found lying near the edge of a wooded trail. 2 weeks later, a child's body was discovered 30 miles away. Clothes matched. DNA was inconclusive, but a necklace Emily always wore was on the body. The town wept. Emily's funeral was held. Her mother nearly lost her mind. Years passed. The case was closed and life moved on. Emily's mom, Sarah, became an advocate for missing children. Her father couldn't cope and left town. But Sarah never fully accepted it. Something in her heart told her Emily's story wasn't over. Then, on a cold evening in 2019, the doorbell rang. Standing there was a young woman, pale, thin, scared. She whispered, "Mom." It was Emily, alive. Emily had been kidnapped by a man pretending to be a police officer. He took her, changed her name, dyed her hair, and moved her from state to state. She was kept in isolation, homeschooled, and brainwashed into thinking her parents were dead. But one day, he left her alone with a phone. She Googled her real name, and the memories started to return. She escaped that night and found her way home. The body buried years ago? It wasn't her. It was another missing girl, misidentified because of the necklace the man had stolen from Emily to cover his tracks. The town was in shock. The media exploded. Sarah held her daughter like she would never let go again. DNA confirmed. The girl who returned was truly Emily Foster. The case was reopened. The real killer was tracked down and arrested 2 months later in Idaho. He had done this before. The girl buried in Emily's grave was identified, and her real family was notified. Another heartbreaking chapter. They say not all missing children come home, but Emily did, against all odds. Her story is one of pain, loss, and unbelievable survival. And for her mother, those 10 years of grief finally turned into a miracle.